Hey guys, and welcome to the video. In this video, we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Warzone 2, accused of reusing Warzone 1 skins. So, it's not going well for Call of Duty at the moment, obviously with the pay-to-win mechanics being implemented in their DMZ mode. There's a lot of people that are unhappy with the game, the way that the multiplayer has been treated, and now we've got reusing of Warzone 1 skins as well. So let's jump into this article and see what it's all about. Call of Duty Warzone 2 is selling recolored skin from the first Warzone game, and players are not happy about it. Call of Duty Warzone 2 has been facing criticism from the gaming community over its reuse of a Warzone 1 skin in Warzone 2 Season 3. Many players have accused the company of laziness and cash grabbing. Well, obviously, it's like a live service game. They're implementing a battle pass. They've got microtransactions. Of course, they're cash grabbing. That's what they want to do. It's a product made to get as much money from you as they possibly can. They want to nickel and dime people. They want to extract as much cash from you as they possibly can. Tactics for offering recolored skin. Recently, Call of Duty Warzone 2 had latency problems, which also frustrated many players. I can't say that I've been subjected to that. I've been playing Warzone 2 and I haven't had any latency issues. But obviously, there must be some people that are unhappy with the latency issues. Since the release of Season 3 on April 12th, Warzone 2 has seen a lot of new content, including the expensive Black Cell Battle Pass, which I have to admit, I did buy it. I feel a bit stupid now that I did buy it. Had a bit of extra money, so I thought I would just buy it to see what it was like, and for the purposes of kind of I want to buy it just to see, is it worth buying into these products? Kind of just testing whether I want to buy stuff in the future. This is the only thing that I've ever bought from a Call of Duty game. I never buy anything from the shop. I never buy any microtransactions from this company, and the Black Cell Battle Pass was the only thing that I've bought, and I kind of wanted to experiment to see if it was worth my money. That some players have named Paid to Win. This bundle costs 2,400 COD points and includes a variation of the cast-off 7.62 called the Vaporizer. The Vaporizer is essentially the same weapon as the Resonant, but with a recolored skin, new traces, and a different death effect. In addition to the weapon, the bundle also includes an operator skin, Gromsko, that uses the Dr. Karlov skin worn by Bell in Modern Warfare. So yeah, as you guys can see from this little image that I put together for you here, you've got the Warzone 1 and Warzone 2. You've got the skins here. You can see that you've got the gas canister on the back. You've got the sort of the mesh on the shoulders and the back. And it's essentially the same skin, but they've just slightly tweaked it, redesigned it, repackaged it. And they want you to pay more money for it because they know that a lot of people will pay the money for it. This is the problem. Guys, we need to put our foot down and and stop this. Like, that they make so much money. We should be getting fresh content, not this recycled garbage. And then just put it into Modern Warfare 2, which is kind of annoying because if you've already bought this package back in Modern Warfare, why can it not be transferred over and then be used by the player in Modern Warfare 2? They can do this, but the company's just choosing not to do it because they want to nickel and dime their players, obviously, don't they? It's all about trying to get as much money out of people as they can, which is a bit scummy in my opinion. But yeah, the reuse of the skin has not gone unnoticed by the Call of Duty community, with Charlie Intel tweeting a side-by-side comparison of the old and new skin and players expressing disappointment. For those of you who don't know, Charlie Intel is a big influencer in the space of Call of Duty news. Posting the most up-to-date stuff. He's all over Twitter. Go and check him up if you want to stay up to date with Call of Duty news. Charlie Intel is the guy to kind of look to kind of follow. So I would recommend that, guys. Stay Mountain 64, Call of Duty Warzone streamer, made light of the situation, saying that it's fun to buy the same skin again with a laughing emoji. Yeah, it's always fun to buy something, be told that you can't transfer it over to the next game, only to find out that they've repackaged it and they're reselling it. So that means they obviously can transfer it over, but they just don't want you to be able to because they want you to pay for it again. They want more of your money. So Charlie Intel here tweets out, Infinity Ward is bringing... Oh, sorry, open Twitter there. Infinity Ward is bringing back Warzone 1 skins to Warzone 2 with a new color. So on the left here, you have the Warzone 2 skin in Modern Warfare 2. And then on the right here, you have the Warzone 1 skin from Modern Warfare. And you can see all the pipes on the outside of the gun, the aesthetic, and you can see the barrel and everything pretty much looks exactly the same aesthetically, but they've just changed the colors up a little bit and then repackaged it because they want to resell it to you guys. So meanwhile, players on Reddit have expressed their dissatisfaction with the situation. Some gamers have pointed out that the practice of recoloring skins is not new and has been done by other games like Apex Legends. However, there hasn't been quite the same level of resentment as seen in the Call of Duty community. As the controversy continues to simmer, it remains to be seen if Activision will address these concerns of the player base. Although Warzone 2 added resurgence game mode with several features in Season 3, many fans are wondering why Call of Duty recycled the skin. The reuse of the skin may have been a cost-effective way of the company to offer new content, but it risks alienating loyal fans who feel that their money is being wasted on recycle items. Yeah, it's just not good, guys. Like, that they're a billion-dollar company. They should be able to come up with new, fresh ideas. Why are we recycling stuff? Why are we repackaging the same items? I always had this frustrating as a Call of Duty player. When you buy a new Call of Duty game, to find out that half of the maps that they've got on the multiplayer are just recycled maps from old games. It's like, I'm not paying my money to play on maps that I've already played on. I want to play on new, fresh content, new maps, new weapons, new guns. I don't want recycled operators, recycled guns. I don't want to play on recycled maps that I've already played before. And yeah, it's kind of just frustrating from that point of view. So Call of Duty Warzone 2 is obviously available on PC, PS4, PS5, and Xbox One. I'm sure you guys already know that. So yeah, this is kind of this is the kind of take on it. They're just repackaging stuff, guys, and wanting you to pay more money for it. So we're going to jump over and have a look at the comments that's been made on this tweet by Charlie Intel, and let's see what some of the community is saying about this reuse of skins. So let's go down and have a quick look at what the community is saying about this, the Warzone skins being the same. So that's quite fitting. Like, one of the first replies is just a meme of some guy laughing. Yeah, that's pretty appropriate. Like, we gotta laugh at ourselves, haven't we? We're ridiculous for paying for this. It's kind of our fault in a way. I'm all for it. Looks nice. Yeah, don't think so. I think that's a bit of a troll. Robbery. It's not really robbery, because nobody's forcing you to pay money for this. You can play the game without having to purchase these skins. So I don't really think it classifies as robbery. So I don't get it. They're bringing back old guns. Why did they wipe them in the first place? No sense to me at all. Yeah, that's completely correct. Why did they wipe? Why have they done a fresh restart? Why can't you have your skins carry over to the next game? I don't understand why they couldn't transfer bundles from Modern Warfare 2019 when tons of blueprints, skins, assets, and huge structures are transferred over with no problem. That's the thing, isn't it? They've transferred like within the game, you've got assets that are around the maps, different assets, which obviously come from Modern Warfare 2019, and they've flipped those assets into Modern Warfare 2. Obviously, you expect that they're going to use their resources, that they can't make everything from scratch because it would take too long. And I get that. So it's like, if they can transfer the assets, map assets, why can they not do the same with character skins that you've purchased from their store into Modern Warfare 2? It's because they choose not to. That's just what I keep saying. I know I've repeated myself several times, guys, but it's just the way it is. Castoff 762. I think that says Modern Warfare Verdansk. So yeah, this is the gun. Oh wow. Okay. Wow, that's a really good spot there. So this is the weapon skin that's in Warzone 2 at the moment, Modern Warfare 2. This is the one that they've recycled and repackaged. And it looks like they still left the Verdansk print on it, which is obviously from Warzone 1. Yeah, wow, that's a good spot. Okay. If every one of you big COD influencers, YouTubers, and pros pulled together from a large enough commission, you guys could buy a large share of Activision stock and actually have somewhat of an influence on the root cause of these issues. Yeah, that would take a lot of kind of what's the word, coming together. That would take a lot of planning. I'm not sure the community could set that up. It could be possible. It could be possible. You never know what's going to happen in the future. If people get sick of this stuff, it maybe one day. But we cross our fingers. Infinity Ward, what a disappointment. Absolutely agree. Especially with the pay to win mechanics, that's made me even more disappointed. And, they're just not having a good time at the moment. And, I don't blame people for being pissed off about it. Reused assets with COD is becoming more common. Like, dude, a multi-billion-dollar company can't make new ideas. They can't hire more creative people. That's the thing, isn't it? You've got people from the community, just people that play this game. I guarantee, like, you could get a room full of players, sit them down for an hour and tell them, I want you guys to design some new weapons. I want you guys to design some new operators or new maps. And I guarantee people could come up with the most wildest, the coolest things, and like the community would actually want to play with. So why are we just constantly getting recycled rubbish? It's because they don't have to put much money into it, and the upside of the profit. And it's just a shame. It's just a shame. Money over satisfaction, I guess. Treyarch would never. Absolutely, they would. Um, and they had the audacity to not let our skins transfer from Warzone 1 to Warzone 2. Yeah, this is the thing. They're going to repackage it, but they're not going to let you transfer your own guys that you've already bought. This will cost you $24.99. When will they bring back the Texas skin? How about letting every unlocked gun or purchase stuff carry over to Modern Warfare 2? Infinity Ward needs to stop all of these daylight robberies. I hope X Defiant will give them a good run for their act. Yeah, so X Defiant, guys, it's like a brand. They're calling it the Call of Duty Killer. Go on YouTube. There's been closed beta gameplay of this game called X Defiant. It looks very similar to Call of Duty, and apparently there's ex Call of Duty developers working on this game. I would really recommend hop over to YouTube, type in X Defiant gameplay, and have a look at this game. It looks really incredible. It's an upcoming shooter, very reminiscent of Call of Duty. It's very similar in style. I believe it's run by Ubisoft, but yeah, I would check that out, guys, if you haven't seen it yet. Can they bring back Snoop Dogg? Yeah, Snoop Dogg was an operator. That I believe he was an operator, or was he an operator, or was he just a voiceover? Because I remember they had voiceovers where you could buy different characters in whenever you shot someone, or when your character would yell out something in a match, it would be in a voice of a certain person. Easiest card to grab. Yeah. Wonder if they'll put Snoop Dogg back in the shop and try reselling him again for another $20. They'll bring back the Snoop Dogg skin, but they'll change his t-shirt and then want you to pay another $20 for it. It wouldn't surprise me at all, to be honest. Just scrap the whole game and give us Rebirth back. Nobody likes Warzone 2. Nobody asked for Warzone 2. Give us back the skins we paid for and stop trying to resell them. Yeah. I completely agree with that sentiment. Yeah. Someone just shrugging their shoulders, like, whatever. Like, probably over the whole thing. Yeah, everyone playing buys them, making them even more lazier because the fan base doesn't care. I think it's the casual player who's not in the news cycles. Like, someone looking at that skin, they probably wouldn't even realize that it's been recycled from Modern Warfare or Warzone 1. Sorry, they probably wouldn't even realize until they saw a video like this or a similar video. They probably wouldn't realize. They don't disguise it anymore. Resource recycling and reuse program. We'll just look at a couple more comments here, guys, to end off the video. Apex Legends has been doing recolors forever, and now COD is doing it. We've truly lost this company to greed. They might as well partner with EA. EA is like bottom of the barrel when it comes to nickel and diamond play as well. Yeah, that's just lazy. If you're charging a premium, you need to make a new skin. I completely agree with that. If you want people to pay, like, people have paid money for a full game. You know, they've paid their $70 for this full game. And the least we could do is, if you're asking people to pay more money for a skin, for an operator, for a blueprint, for a gun, or whatever it may be, if we're going to pay good money, then it should be something unique. It should be something fresh. It shouldn't be old recycled content. I completely agree with that. And we'll just look at one more comment here. Let's go down and see if we can find a good one. Of course, it's the same. It's inspired by the Dr. Korlev Lives bundle. Yep. It's a different model, meaning UV map wouldn't be the same. From the looks of it, they just transferred the exterior mods that come with the skin. Yeah, so that's some of what the community thinks about what's going on in Call of Duty at the moment with the reuse of skins and the recycled content. Jump into the comment section, guys. If you're a Call of Duty player, let me know what you think of these skins. Would you rebuy the skin again, even though it's pretty much the same recycled content? What do you think about it? Does it piss you off? Do you not really care? Are you a person who buys a lot of microtransactions? Jump down into the comment section, guys, and I'd love to hear what you think about this.